everyone, and welcome back to 333 News. And that was an overexcited intro. So, anyways, on today's episode, we have a lot to cover. And by a lot, I mean a lot. We have like 5 different things we have to cover today. So, we're gonna start, per usual, with coronavirus updates. And, here is probably the most important COVID-19 update we are ever going to make. So, the US and Italy are both having major surges right now. And, well, along with Italy, so is the rest of Europe having a big surge. However, we gotta take a look at those two specifically, the US and Italy, because Italy is currently having a pretty big surge, and they are now the 10th country to surpass 1 million cases. And the US has now set a new worldwide record on November 13th. So, first of all, well, the first thing I'm going to show you are the graphs of the US and Italy over to the right. So you can see the US has now set a very new and concerning record of 180,000 cases in a single day on November 13th. And on that same day, Italy has set a new record of 40,000 in one day. And that is very concerning because that means COVID-19, as the Northern Hemisphere heads into the winter, is ramping up rapidly. And you can only expect worse if we get into December and the virus is still not being contained. Now, on a good note, there is a vaccine underway, and it's almost complete, as we have been told. But next up, here's what I'm going to show you from Worldometers. The top 20 countries ranked by the total number of cases. Alright, and one thing you will note there is both Italy and Mexico have recently surpassed 1 million cases. Italy the 10th, and Mexico the 11th. And we can see that there are more countries on their way to surpassing 1 million. And seeing so many countries get to 1 million cases all of a sudden, most of them being from Europe, it's pretty concerning, I gotta say. So, I'm going to urge you all, once again, please keep up with practicing social distancing, wearing masks, because this is nowhere near over. And it probably won't be anywhere near over until May of 2021 when the vaccine is expected to be mass-produced. So, that is our COVID-19 segment. Now, we are going to move into channel updates. So, our first one is a new comment crackdown taking place. So we have been seeing offensive comments, and we do not like that, so here is Homer J. Simpson to explain the new comment crackdown guidelines that are taking place. Over to you, Homer.
Alright, thank you, Frank. So, this is Homer J. Simpson. I'm speaking from my office today, and I would like to inform you all of the new COVID-19, or not COVID-19, but comment regulations that are taking place starting today on this channel. So, if you go and read the description of this video, you will notice that we have updated it, and now, from this video and forward, every single upload we do is going to have that message in the description about comment regulations. So, due to offensive comments, we have had to set these regulations in place in order to keep everybody safe on the internet who watches our channel, and to make sure that nobody gets offended by anything. So, what are these new regulations exactly? We're going to take a little bit of a deep dive into it. So, first things first, no offensive comments are allowed, and I cannot stress any more than that we do not like it when people make offensive remarks in the comment section. So, we have been tracking down offensive comments and getting rid of them as much as possible. And you will notice that on videos that have had offensive comments, the comments are actually disabled on those videos. And some of them are by YouTube, and some of them we did manually. So, yeah. If you make offensive comments like that, then you will risk ruining it for everyone. And if YouTube doesn't take action by disabling the comments on that video, then we will. So, please be aware of that. Next thing, we have now put words on the blacklist that will seem offensive to people. So, any racial slurs, any lewd terms, or any swears are now on the blacklist. Please avoid using those. Any comments with those words will automatically be held for review and will be postponed for publishing. And there is a 90% chance those comments will not be sent through. They will be deleted in order to regulate the comment section to be respectful, because we do not like offensive language. And the third and final thing is regarding links. So there are spam comments, and those spam comments have links. We now have regulations set against those, so any comment with any type of link, even if it is a secure website, is automatically being held for review, and we are going to be deleting those comments. Please avoid using links, because nobody trusts those, and you never know if that could be a virus, so do not put links in the comments, do not use offensive language, and please be respectful in the comment section. That is all. I will send it back to you, Frank.
Alright, thank you, Homer. So, there is your explanation on the new comment crackdown taking place on this channel. New regulations have been added, and we would like you to follow those regulations. And one thing that Homer did not mention is continual failure to follow those regulations will result in people being hidden from the channel. We have unfortunately had to hide a few users in our history, so I do not want you to become one of those, and if you do not want to become one of those users, please be respectful in the comments section. Alright, now we're gonna move on from that. Next thing we have is a few more updates regarding the channel, so you'll notice we have changed our channel icon. It is now updated, and I think it fits the theme of the channel better. So, yeah, there's that. And more updates you can expect will be a change of the channel banner as well, as soon as we finish up with that. We've barely worked on it right now, we're kind of just beginning it, but hopefully by December it will be done and ready. It might take a while, but it'll be worth it. And our 333 Tunes video is going to be out sometime in the week. Well, video 1 of 2 for the month anyways. You can expect video 1 of 2 for 333 Tunes for November to be out later in the week, because we still have to work on that as well. And one final thing I would like to add to the end of this is you're probably well aware we did miss an upload, and we're going to actually put some compensation here, and here is some raw footage of the upload that we missed. Alright, so the clip I just showed you were pipe pulls in Mario Kart Tour, and they weren't that great, so we didn't really have much else to put out for Mario Kart content that week. So yeah, we kind of skipped that day of upload, and now we're here. So I do apologize for missing a day of uploads, but we really didn't have any ideas other than doing pipe pulls, and they were garbage, so that was the best I could bring you. Anyways, with that being said, I think that's going to wrap up this week's episode of 333 News. I hope to see you next week for the next episode of 333 News.